Wake up, eat, sleep, shit, this drill.
Tay Capone also revealed that T-Roy's ops were afraid of the O-Block shooter.
T-Roy, you ain't gotta be scared of him if you want to gas, you know what I'm saying? But if you on that other side, you should be terrified of him. Like you should be terrified of him, and for good reason.
So how did young T-Roy become one of the most feared gangsters in Chicago? There are a few theories that have been floated around trying to explain why young T-Roy turned into a bloodthirsty shooter who struck fear into the hearts of his ops. According to his friend Tay Capone, T-Roy may have started his ruthless killing streak because he was tired of being picked on. Remember, he was a short guy, meaning that even at school he was constantly being picked on.
You know, it's probably a little nigga syndrome. You growing up and shit. Everybody thinking you 10 years old. Probably got to a point you tired of thinking because he little as chicks. Whatever the biggest gun is, Troy got.
However, another one of T-Roy's childhood friends gave insight into what really turned James Johnson into a cold-blooded killer. Former O-Block member J Hood revealed that T-Roy was traumatized after witnessing the death of his friend and childhood hero. On August 10, 2011, at around 11 p.m., popular Wick City gang member O.D. Perry was riding his bike on the 6400 block of South Martin Luther King Drive. The calm of the night was about to be disrupted by an event that would define the future of Wick City and 6400 block. According to multiple witnesses, as O.D. rode his bike past AutoZone, a person with dreadlocks suddenly approached him. Before O.D. knew it, the person had drawn a pipe and let off multiple shots. Witnesses also confirmed that they saw two people running away from the crime scene and hopping into a vehicle, which sped away. The fierce shooter was left to die on the street. As he bled out waiting for an ambulance, T-Roy held him in his arms. According to J Hood, a former O-Block member, O.D. Perry's last words to T-Roy were, "They got me, bro."
T-Roy was right there with him his last little moments, and T-Roy, and then T-Roy said that, oh, like, damn, they got me, bro. Like, that was his last word.
O.D. Perry was loved and adored by everyone in Parkway Gardens that after his death, the Wick City gang changed its name to O-Block. Even his funeral was packed as many people in the city came to pay their last respects.
Overly loved. His funeral was packed.
The people of Parkway Gardens had never had such a popular figure die at the hands of their ops.
He was one of the first deaths that was from the ops. When you one of the first to die, man, it hit hard.
As a result, the death affected very many people. O.D. Perry's death seemed to affect one young man in particular, the man who had heard O.D.'s last words, T-Roy. First, he was horrified seeing the neighborhood's idol riddled with bullets and bleeding out. Then he was saddened after it hit him that the great shooter was no more. Finally, something in him snapped. Maybe it was the fact that he was right there when he uttered his last words. Whatever it was, it changed him. J Hood revealed that the whole incident changed T-Roy.
So that shit changed T-Roy. That shit changed T-Roy.
He must have been traumatized by the ordeal, but one thing was certain. O.D.'s death had to be avenged at all costs. O.D. had left some big shoes to fill, and T-Roy took it upon himself to fill them.
Me, T-Roy, all us, Vaughn, we used to be in cahoots. They used to have guns, but we just used to have it so that the big guys wouldn't call us. It's just like when you grew up in the hood, and it's like, you ain't getting no, you ain't no nothing, you a lame, you a goofy, so finna do what? We finna try to do all this. We might not even want it, but like we finna try to open ourselves up to it so can't talk about us.
He was so cocky that he would go on social media to make it clear that he was willing to kill his ops anytime, anywhere.
If a motherfucker run up on me, I will shoot you. No problem.